Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and the Luck of the Irish. Just going. There we are. Still wants to focus on Leinster. That's funny. It's like it still thinks our capital's in Leinster, when it's really not. Not even a little bit. So I had decided I need to improve relations here with my vassals. I will start off with, it's going to take forever for my guys to get out here too. I'm going to start off with royal marriages, then I'll start improving relations because they can be annexed in 3 years. I'm making good money at the moment. I'm waiting to get my administrative tech so that I can get the or administrative PowerPoints up so I can get an additional colonist. And I'm starting to worry about people going to war with the Aztec. So that's something I'm going to have to think about fairly soon as well. Waiting for my diplomats to get home, which they are, and they're going to go back out. Royal marriage for my last vassal, start improving relations. I don't think it makes any difference. I'll probably do Connaught first, but we'll see. Okay. I don't care about that. Too many relationships I'm aware of. I'm going to get rid of that. Have a decent mission for me. Create an army. I will absolutely do that as well. Flute. Okay, do I get trade range? Trade efficiency, so I'm going to make even more money now. Just watch. 4.97, the trade efficiency, going to boost that up. 5.76. Excellent. Oh, my diplomat got home, so let's go improve relations with Connaught. Waiting for that to all hit 190. Excellent. Guantanamo up to 668, plus we get colonial enthusiasm. 393, I'm making 8 a turn. 1 more month. I'm going to take the prestige, I don't care about people influence. 1 more month, there we go, we have enough for the idea. Come on, give me the flag, there it is. With colonists, we will not send him out, we are going to go for Kennebec. To do that, I'm going to raise my army maintenance. Let my morale come up. And what, Micmac, what do you give me? They probably will give me military access, but I actually don't want the relationship right now, so I'm already over my relationship limit, as mentioned earlier in this video. Go, get on the ship, get out to the coast, drop you off. Simple little battle for you to win. Go back home, board, off the coast, drop off the troops, reinforce, although the battle will probably be over before they get there. Yep, it's fine. Go ahead and tuck yourself back in. Now I will send my colonists there. Kill off all the natives. And how much money am I making now? 6 a turn. One of my colonies finished though, so I can run another colony. Which I will be. I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. I'm going to wait for that to start. Now I'm making one. Look at that. Still making a gold a turn. Full army maintenance. Yeah, full army maintenance. 4 colonies. Still making money. Create an army for our nation. I really want to do that so I can go to war with the Aztec. But make another army of 6 infantry, 2 cavalry. And probably give them 2 cannons. But I'm going to pay off my loans first, which is going to cost me 100 and some. What I have left. I'll pay off another one. I have 1 loan left at value of 40. So that'll take a while, considering how little I'm making. Moron is almost done, actually. My next stop is going to be Kanoi. Maybe we'll do Powhatan first, just because then it connects to Canoe. No, I'll do Canoe first, I don't care. My army maintenance is still up. Don't worry about turning that, waiting. Go ahead and board the ship. Move into Cape Hatteras. Hatteras. If anyone knows how to pronounce these things, feel free to let me know. I certainly have no clue. When I watch other people's videos and they make that statement, I usually end up Googling it and then feel like a genius because I know when they don't. But it's a lot different when you have to do it without Googling it. You just have to know off the top of your head. Plus, sometimes they seem obvious. You know, sometimes like, oh, that's obvious. That's pronounced Delaware, you know? But the thing is, if you're not from America, you might look at that and be like, oh, it's Delaware. Or Delaware. You know, like, sometimes things seem obvious because of your background. I mean, it's easy for me because I'm from Canada. I'm very familiar with Delaware. I do get American news and whatnot, so that's not a strange one for me. But I'm just saying, you never know if you're not from there. I mean, we could go to Europe. I mean, all we have to do is go up to Canada, right? I mean, I've seen some pretty hilarious pronunciations from Americans trying to pronounce things up in Canada, like Attawapiskat. I've heard a few different variations. And Chippewayan as well, I've heard some pretty funny stuff. So, oh wow, 2 colonies finished. Excellent. So, Canoe, which is already at 0, and Powhatan. Go. And go. Okay. And once I have my reinforced, I'm going to set my army maintenance back to 0. Make much money, repay loans. So now look at that, I'm making 5 gold with 4 colonies. The next one would cost 8, so I can't afford it quite yet. Yeah, I know you're coming due, I'll get there. There we go, repay all loans. And now with my spare money, I am going to build up an army. And I have lost the mission to create an army. Darn it. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright. Went along nicely. Has England expanded anywhere else? Nope. They are still just doing nuclear. How is Caribbean going? Slowly. Looks like no one has expanded. People going for South America, they are not. Are they going for Africa? Not what I can see. Looks like colonization has slightly stalled for some people. And the Cheyenne are not going anywhere anytime soon now, as you can tell, since they've expanded. That's too bad. It really would have been nice to have... Okay, well, marriage with France is over. Well, that's good. We're no longer over our diplomatic limit. But that's too bad, because France is kind of important to us. Oh well, we'll worry about it later. We're still out of Castile, which is important. They do have a nice big navy, which is good. Colonial enthusiasm has ended, which is too bad. Micmac, you're gonna like me. I gain legitimacy. National tax up by 10%. That will get me an extra half ducat. Put me over 6. Lose 10 legitimacy. What is this about? I'm not paying no finger Thursday. Oh. I don't really want my legitimacy to go down. I'm just going to take the legitimacy boost. Lost out on half a ducat a month, but this will work out better in the long run, I think. And that's the whole point of strategy games, right? You got to balance long-term versus short-term. Alright, colonization's going well. I think the army that I built to fight the Aztec, I'm going to recruit them all off of the island of Cuba. think that's how I'm going to play that game. Oh, they're right there. They're right there. Naval supplies, who cares? I suppose it does factor in. Oh, England is expanding some more. They're also having issues with religion. Are there rebels to support? Other than that, I don't know. Hard to say. Alright. Waiting for relations to come up so I can annex some vassals. Waiting for colonies to complete. Massachusetts will probably be the next one. This one's Massachusetts, isn't it? It is. And they don't even have a settler. I normally keep my settlers at the colonies that are the closest to being done. I don't really know why, just because, I suppose. Powhatan versus Connaught, there's not a big difference. They're all even Powhatan. Look, Powhatan's the one that's worth more too, isn't it? Well, Connaught's making more money right now. Tax 0.9. Apparently food is worth more than question mark. Oh, I didn't kill the rebels here, or the natives there. And my army maintenance is at 0. Wow, look at that, making 7 ducats a turn. We are crushing it economically. It's enough, I think, enough morale to win this war. Reinforce. France accepted peace with Castile, Aragon. Oh, so Castile lost war against France. Well, it's a good thing I'm not allied with both of them. I would have had to make a choice there. I hate it when they make me choose. 8 gold. I can probably afford another colony, in fact. It's going to be Pamlico, I believe, is worth a lot, though. 4, 5, 4, 2, 2. Oh, England. I love it. I love that you suck. That makes me very happy. I'm quite pleased at your suckiness. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Do I want to start another colony? That's what I'm wondering here. Don't know. I'm going to hold off for now. Hold off. I think I want a bigger army. I actually have enough money that I can probably start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of these, and 2 of these. That'll give me 10 more. I have 11 in my force. Oh man, I got a lot to get in my force limit. I'm gonna make that army even bigger. We'll see. Grant aid and lose a whole bunch of money. 50 admin power. I kind of want my admin power, right? That's to me towards another merchant. I will take the loans and then have to pay them back. That'll be 2 or 3 loans. 2 loans. That was definitely not an ideal event. Luckily it happened when I'm making money, though not when I was struggling for money. Ooh, look at this. France wants to get involved. Everybody wants a piece of the new world now. There we go, my next merchant. Now, where do I stick them? It's a good question. Panama. Local incoming, outgoing. 2.5 staying here. Reduce the outgoing. I could collect here as well and get an extra 10%. Which would give me another half a ducat. I think I can do better than half a ducat elsewhere, though. How much trade power do I have here? Very little. But one ship we'll do a lot there. Ooh, there's also London, where I have some trade power. Nope, not with my army apparently. So this, Portugal has a bunch. How much money is actually in here? 4.64. Questions. I'm actually going to think about this, and I'll let you know what I decide in the next episode, because it is about that time. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here. We'll continue it in the next one, where we set up our trader. We are ready to integrate some vassals. France is moving in. We will keep expanding, building an army for the war on the Aztec. The next episode or two should be a little bit more exciting than that bunch we had when we were sitting there just waiting to tech up so we could start colonizing. I told you to get more exciting. So we're going to keep trying our luck with the Irish in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.